Let's try this again. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. If you on YouTube, put a 1 in the chat so I can see if the chat working. Try a little bacon and eggs. It says it's a way to know it's supposed to be the way to know how many people are in the chat. Okay. That's how you do it? Okay. Anyway. Man. What's up, Josh? What's up? The Grifties, man. The Grifties is on Saturday. The Grifties is coming up on Saturday. I was going to go down there Friday, but I decided to just go down there Saturday. My daughter got an event that I need to be at. And then like trying to get my son to my mother's house and a bunch of shit. And then trying to get on the road to get like 3 hours up the road to Jersey. Too much. Coming next year? Yo, coming next year, yo. Matter of fact, come to HotepCon. Come to HotepCon. You know? If you're over on YouTube, let me know. If you're on YouTube, let me know. Hit that. Put a 1 in the chat if you're over there watching on YouTube. I just want to see if the chat works on YouTube. Hopefully it do. You know how YouTube is. They don't tell you when I'm going live and all that other shit. And if you're on YouTube, come over to Kick. Come over to Kick. It's a fun time. Now, usually I stream horizontally. I'm vertically. Usually in the morning I stream vertically. I decided to go horizontally today. Okay. All right. I see the YouTube chat. So I had to have the YouTube and the Kick chat separate. So I see Cryptmatic over there on YouTube. That's what's up. Salute to you. Salute to you. More people coming. I'm just happy the chat working. So that means I can go live on the truck in my car on Kick and on YouTube. So I'm happy about that. What's up, Rick? Appreciate that. So let's get it. What's up, Montoya? Montoya in the building. So let's get it. They still talking about this signal shit. And you know, Hotep's been told you. Hotep's been told you. I told you the shit was an op. HJ proved the shit was an op, but you still got people on here talking about this is a threat to national security. This is a threat to national security. I told you it was a nothing burger. I'm not saying it's a nothing burger because, well, for one, they didn't share anything worth all of this fucking hubbubaloo, right? They ain't shared nothing that's worth all of this fucking this turmoil and all of this news cycle and shit like that. This is just a distraction from something. Two, like you've seen in the chat or on the thumbnail or as the title of the stream, Signal's an op. I'm gonna say it one more time. Signal is an op. What's up, yo? What's up, yo? We dual streaming, yo. We dual streaming on Kick and YouTube, bro. Before we get into it, make sure I hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It lets you know when I got new content, or supposed to let you know when I got new content coming out. If you're over on Kick, you know, hit that sub. Gift the sub, guys. You know, every little bit helps. It goes back into the channel. You know what I mean? Last night, we had movie night. We watched Repo Man. If you was in there, you knew this shit was lit. We do it every Wednesday night. What up, Steph? Steph in the building. We do it every Wednesday night. All right, let's get to it. So, check this out. This is another thing I like to do that. Hold on, check this out. See if I can make this bigger. Y'all see this shit right here? Look at this. Some dickhead on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, going to at me, talking about this information was shared in an unsecure manner. The journalists had access to it. We know someone in Moscow had access to it. I think they just speculated somebody in Moscow had access to it. If it got in the wrong hands, it would have led to the deaths of U.S. soldiers, but nothing burger. Hillary's emails, not Hillary's emails, not that's a scandal. Oh boy, you gotta love it. You gotta love these people, y'all. They're stupid. Let me go ahead and bring this back down a little bit. I like doing this. Oh shit, my hand's greasy. What the hell going on? Sorry, guys. I want to do that. There we go. Move that over there. Pinch that down. Boom. Okay. I love these dumb people, y'all. Love these dumb people. So, let me show y'all something, okay? Let me show y'all something. What did HJ tell y'all yesterday? What did I tell you yesterday? Signal is an op. This whole shit is an op, right? I even said, yo, the government needs to make their own homegrown app, right? But maybe Signal is approved. Y'all remember me saying that shit yesterday? Y'all remember me saying Signal was approved? But I damn sure said Signal was approved. I'm going to chat up there real quick. I can go up a little bit too. I don't know why I have that. There we go. What's up, Sauce? I said Signal might be approved. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Where's that? First off, check this one out. I'm going to put the whole page on the whole thing. Look at this. This is by way of Fox News, Yahoo News. Federal office in charge of ensuring cybersecurity at all levels of government cited the use of encrypted messaging at Signal as best practice for highly targeted government officials, the Biden era document showed. Bring this up a little bit. Fox Digital News found that Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency outlined in a guide for federal employees late last year that encrypted messaging platforms such as Signal better protected officials against foreign enemy hackers amid a Chinese-linked cyber breach. I remember that cyber breach? CISA is an office under the Department of Homeland Security umbrella that is charged with ensuring cybersecurity across all levels of government. See, they made me get on my motherfucking tism with this shit. Okay? Y'all see that shit? What's up, Ozzy? What up? One in the chats if y'all can still hear me. One in the chats if y'all can still hear me. One in the chats if y'all can still hear me. All right, cool. Appreciate y'all. So, breakfast is over. Now, y'all seen that Biden era document, which I told y'all yesterday. What I say? I said that Biden and them was even using Signal, right? Because we had somebody come in the chat. If it was Biden, y'all be tripping. I said, no. Matter of fact, Biden's administration used Signal too. I told y'all that. Now y'all seen the proof of that, right? From CISA. Right? But check this shit out. Right? This is supposed to be a secure act. So why is Signal greenlit in like WhatsApp or Microsoft Teams or I don't know, you pick a fucking messaging app, Telegram. Why none of those like tap to be secure for the government? Check this shit out. Boom. What's that say? What does that say? What? Signal facing collapse after U.S. cuts funding. So the CIA was funding Signal. Now, if you look into Signal, Signal's a quote-unquote non-profit organization, right? They tell you Signal's a quote-unquote non-profit organization. It was founded by a non-profit. That's the first red flag. So you got an NGO that's in charge of founding quote-unquote Signal. Then Signal gets greenlit to be the messaging app of choice for elected officials and government officials. After they just played in our face and lied to us about saying that Signal was discouraged from using. Don't look like it from what I just read. Like Biden and them said to use it. The Cybersecurity Administration, that's a part of Homeland Security, said to use it. And apparently the CIA was funding it. What? So now it makes sense why Hegseth and Vance and Tulsi Gabbard and them was using Signal, right? Now it makes sense. It makes sense. The feds, said it was okay. They gave it the green light. So y'all want to sit here and tell me that this journalist from the Atlantic, just by happenstance, was able to breach Signal and see all of that stuff? Fuck no. No. He was put in there on purpose. He was put in there on purpose. It wasn't a mistake. He didn't do no fucking Mr. Robot shit and get into this this secure messaging app with the vice president and the Secretary of Defense. He was put in there, guys. It's an op. They wanted him to leak it. They wanted this to dominate the news cycle because some other shit is happening. Now, I don't know if it's because we still over there fucking yimming up for what the fuck they doing to us, or something else is on the horizon. But this shit is to dominate the news cycle. Period, full stop. Period, full stop. Please, X-Files theme. See, they made me get on my tism real quick with it. Like, it's not, you can, looking this shit up isn't hard. You know what I mean? Signal was a Fed op. Signal was created for federal use. The CIA has a back door to it. If they were funding it, they clearly got a back door to it. If the CIA got a back door to it, they can add whoever they want covertly into any chat that they see fit, or they can listen into it. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Twitter was created. Sorry guys, trying to get my what is this? 24 ounces of water in. Actually, this is my second one, so it'll be 48 ounces of water before I leave. But the question is, what's the distraction? What are they distracting us from? Because like I said, it's a nothing burger when it comes down to it. Yeah, they were talking about attacking Yemen and all of that other shit, which I told you why we're attacking Yemen. Don't start none, won't be none. What's up, Brackish? You don't start none, won't be none. Yemen over there fucking with our ships, we got to respond. Period, full stop. Like I said, you know what I mean? Any updates on Fort Knox? Nah. Maybe they distracted from that. Maybe they distracted from the Epstein shit. Maybe they distracted from the fact that Trump about to release the Crossfire Hurricane documents into the Russia collusion hoax, which we already know what the deal is on that. We really don't need those files either. I still want the Epstein files, Trump. I want the Epstein files, and I want the files on this fucking Matthew Crooks or whatever his name was, the one that tried to allegedly, the patsy that they put the assassination attempt on. I need them documents. I need the Epstein documents. We already know what happened with Crossfire Hurricane. You are the president of the United States for a second term. That means they failed. It means they failed. You know, but who knows what the distraction is from. But I'm just letting you guys know this Signal shit is some bullshit. Share this stream with your friends so they can see what I showed you. Okay, to recap, the Biden administration gave the green light for Signal to be used by government officials. The CIA, okay, the CIA, when I was reading the article, was funding Signal. You know why they were funding Signal, guys? It wasn't just for like the Secretary of Defense and the Vice President and, you know, government employees. It wasn't just for them. It was for agents in the field to communicate. I'm going to say it again. It was for agents in the field to communicate on some homeland shit. That's why the CIA was funding Signal, because they were using it as a secure means of communication for agents. One in the chat if y'all still with me over on YouTube. One in the chat if y'all still with me over on YouTube. I just want to make sure we still straight over there. The stream ain't stopped. We still good over on Kick. I just want to make sure we still good on YouTube. Also, put a one in the chat on Kick just to make sure we straight. One in the chat on Kick, one in the chat on YouTube. Make sure we good to go. You know what I can do actually? All right, that's what's up. Awesome. But you got Jasmine Crockett and all of these other congressmen and women on Capitol Hill just waxing poetic. This is a travesty. No, it's not. Okay? I told you guys, this is a prime example of the tail wagging the dog, okay? Prime example of the tail wagging the dog is what we're watching right now. Why they got us so occupied with this shit, some other shit is going on somewhere else. So, I just wanted to bring that shit to y'all. Anyway. In other news, it's opening day. It is, what's up, Alchemist? It's opening day. Why is YouTube delay so crazy? That's wild. Anyway, so it's opening day, y'all. And I need to figure out how to capitalize on that shit. I need to figure out how to capitalize on that shit. My homeboy, I already know. I don't think what's the day? The 27th? The Orioles don't play at home today. I think their opening day is in like Seattle or some shit like that, or Toronto. I gotta figure out how to capitalize on that. I think it's time for me to break out the fryers and find me a nice little area down there and start frying up some fish and chicken, selling that shit while people on there that trek to the stadium. I think that's a really good fucking idea. I'm gonna get with my homeboy and we're gonna try and make some shit happen. I'm gonna toss my stuff in the back of the truck. You know, I'm gonna toss 2 fryers in the back of the truck. I'm gonna toss one in there for fish, one in there for chicken. And I'm gonna go get me some whiting, right? Cause you can get a case of whiting for like $40, right? A case of whiting come with like almost damn near 100 pieces of fish. I can get a couple bags of chicken from what's it called? Thanks, Montoya. I can get a couple of bags of chicken from like Costco or some shit like that, or Restaurant Depot. You know, party wings. I'm not doing full wings. We don't do party wings, right? We do that shit with a box of fries, and then that'd be that. We doing fish, fries, and a soda. Chicken, fries, and a soda. What's a good price for that? 6 wings, fries, 6 party wings, fries, and a soda. What we talking? $10? Do $10 even? I think that's a good idea. I think $10, fish, fries, and a soda. For chicken, fries, and a soda. For the fish, we do 12. We do 12 for the fish. Put on a Nats hat. You try and get me kicked out my own city. Funny part is my son is such a contrarian, right? My son just want to get under people's skin. He has a Nationals hat upstairs. And he has a Nationals jersey. And he's not a Nationals fan. He just want to do it to piss off the Orioles fan. So I know when me and him go to a game this year, he's going to want to wear a Nationals hat and his Nationals jersey. And I will not be having that shit. Ozzy's a 15 to 18 for the wings and 17 to 20 on the fish. Ozzy hitting him over the head. Ozzy hitting him over the head. Damn. I guess, hey, that's not bad. Montoya said 12.50. Sauce even said anywhere from 10 to 15. Damn, I'm lowballing. I hear that shit. Okay. All right. That's true. You're right, Ozzy. How much they paying in the ballpark? That is true. They paying an arm and a leg in the ballpark. So you probably got a point. Cannon got the 09 prices. I don't be trying to bust nobody over the head, yo, but you got a point. They paying an arm and a leg in the fucking stadium. So yeah. So 3 pieces of white. How about this? 3 pieces of white and fries and a soda for $20. 3 pieces of white and fries and a soda for $20. And then the chicken we do $15. I think that might be a plan. So I said, yeah, you're not getting what'd you say? You getting glizzies? Don't bust the heads, but you gotta move the product. I hear that. Fish and chicken combos for $17. Okay. See, this is what I'm talking about. That's why I like spitballing with y'all. I'm lowballing like a bitch. Last time I went to a football game, a beer was $18 for a beer? Damn. Like I'm gonna have water. 20 for 20 a deal for a meal. Okay, all right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do fish. You get 3 pieces of fish and fries and a soda for $20. Boom. And then the chicken gonna be we're gonna do 15. We're gonna do 15 on the chicken. 15 on the chicken with the fries and the soda. Cause y'all right. Cause my homeboy, he's selling the glizzies and the hot dogs. He's selling glizzies and burgers for like, I think he said he doing $8 for the meal. So he ain't even doing fries. He doing chips. So y'all got a point. He doing burgers and dogs, $8 combo with a soda. So it's the burger or the glizzy with the soda and a bag of chips. He doing for $8. So if I'm giving you fries, hell yeah. If I'm giving you fries and some fried fish, yeah, y'all right. Our slam was lowballing. You said $8 is cheap. He be making the bag though. Like every time he go down there, I was supposed to go down there last summer, but I was so busy doing other shit. Every time he went down there, he like, y'all made $1,100 down at the game last night. I'm like, damn. He's like, yeah. He's like, so he say either he go for the let out or he go like when people headed to the game. But either way, he said y'all made like $1,100, you know, at the football game. Well, I made $1,100 at the baseball game, $1,200. I think he said during Preakness. He said during Preakness he made like 3 bands at Preakness. He made 3 bands at Preakness just selling water. That nigga made 3 bands at Preakness just selling water. So I'm gonna get out there and get me some bread. See, that's the thing, Sauce. I think that's the thing. It's the traffic, it's the foot traffic, right? So 8 might be cheap, but he's selling out. He's selling out of everything because there's so many people moving through. You know, and I get out there and I start selling the fish and the chicken. You know what I mean? Then we moving. You know what I mean? Then we moving. So we're going to figure it out. Either I'm going to set up with him or I'm going to set up separately, but like next to him. And then we're going to get this money. You know what I mean? He went to the WWE show at Capital One 17 for a tall boy. That's wild. That's crazy. How much I pay for a beer? See, here at like at the matter of fact, at the Baltimore Arena, I went to go see Wildin' Out at the Baltimore Arena. I went to the Baltimore Arena for Wildin' Out like this past, like, it was like, I think like November. I think it was in November or December I went. And I paid $12 for a beer. I paid $12 for a beer. But yeah, you're right. That cash is cheap. It's cheaper than what they're gonna pay on the inside. That's true. Yeah, I'm lowballing and shit. Then I still want to get the lawn service off the ground. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get this bread while Donnie T's still in office. I want to get this lawn service off the ground. You feel me? I guess my dad had a point, right? My father always got a point. I'll be ready, gung ho, go buy this, go buy that. Let's get it. My father like, hey yo, don't do all that yet. He said, go holler at my best friend Chase, one of my best friends. He go holler at Mr. Lassane. He getting older. He 83. He like, Chase ain't got time to help him and none of that other stuff. He said, I don't think Chase want to help him. He was like, go tell him that you'll take the truck on the weekends and run his route. Get paid that way, and you don't have to buy your own lawnmower right now. And then at the end of the season, talk to him about buying his lawn service because he's getting up there in age. He can't keep doing it. He said, talk to him about buying his service. And I was like, damn, you got a point there, Dad. You got a real point. So I think I'm going to get at a shot. I'm going to go holler at Mr. Lassane, see if I can give him a hand on the weekends. Go ahead and run his route, you know what I mean? Or ride with him or whatever. And I get out and I do the work. And then, get paid and then talk to him about taking over the company, how much he wants for his stuff. You know what I mean? Starting a pressure washer business. That's what's up. That's a pretty cheap startup, right? Yeah, buying income. And my dad, he the man. My father he ain't successful for nothing. My father been in business for like 20. He started a business when I was a senior in high school. No, he started when I was a junior. He started his business when I was a junior, and that was in 2001. Yeah, 2001, somewhere around there. And then, he's still in business. Wildly successful. But yeah, cause like my wife was saying that, cause like today, now you say that, Josh, you remind me I need to stop at the office and get my pressure washer from the office because I need to pressure wash my house. So I guess that would be good practice to learn how to do. Also, I need to pressure wash my patio because we bought new lawn furniture. The fucking living room is a mess because my wife went on a buying spree earlier last year, and all this new lawn furniture was sitting in the garage, and I was trying to get to some shit in the garage, and I kept tripping. I'm like, man, what's up, nerd? I'm sitting there like, yo, what the fuck? I'm getting pissed off. I'm like, fuck this. So I started pulling out these boxes, and I just started putting the shit together. It's nice lawn furniture. It's really nice lawn furniture. So I started putting patio furniture, I guess I should say. I started putting that shit together. So I'm like, all right, before I put this patio furniture down on the patio, I want to reseal the patio. So I need to pressure wash the patio off and then reseal that shit. So I'll probably do that when I come back from the Grifties. But I need to bring my pressure washer home. So maybe I should look into the pressure washer shit. I got neighbors and shit with fucking green shit all over there, siding and oil stains and shit on their driveway. maybe a pressure washing business wouldn't be too bad. Maybe it wouldn't be too bad. You started business a year ago, just started your second year. Best thing you could have done. That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up. You can charge like $200 to do people houses in their driveway, $2K for apartment complex. Damn. Damn. See, y'all put me D. Just reseal it, reglaze it. I mean, like I got like stamped concrete. So my uncle, he the man. He came up. He did a stamped concrete patio for me on the back of the house. I was going to extend the deck all the way to the back of the house, but that shit was. I mean, honestly, now that I think about it, I could have extended the deck all the way to the end of the house. It probably would have been around the same price, probably. But I wanted the patio because I wanted to put a fire pit and some shit like that. So yeah, he charged me like this was back in like 2021. He charged me like $5,000 to do the patio, stamp concrete, all that good shit. It's nice though. Oh yeah, no, all that shit's still in play, Montoya. Like I'm trying to diversify my avenues of income. So, like I don't have to run the hold on. Like I don't have to run the food truck. Like my mom can run out there. Like, hey mom, I got some lawns to cut. You want to take the truck and go start? You know, 'cause my mother, she the one that taught me how to fucking cook. You feel me? So I'm like, hey mom, I got some lawns to cut real quick. Or I gotta go do this pressure washing job. You feel like taking the food truck and knocking that out for the day? You know what I mean? She be all for that shit. You know what I mean? Or my sister, she can cook now. My mother done taught her ass how to cook. She can do the same shit. Tell my sister, yo, come get my truck and come get the food truck. My sister got a CDL, so I ain't got to worry about her fucking up the fucking trailer. Yeah, come get my truck and the trailer and go out there and do this real quick with Mason, and I'll meet y'all down there. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just trying to diversify my avenues of income, and I still do shit for my father. Like last weekend, I don't know why I didn't do it. I just didn't do it. I was going to do an IRL and just set the camera up, but I didn't. That's what I need to order new lavalier mics. That's why I didn't do it. Y'all wouldn't be able to hear me. So he had me build new sides on the truck. He had me put new sides. Matter of fact, I'll show y'all real quick. Hold on. Let me see. Can I add it? Let me see if I can add it real quick. Let me see. Media. Photos. Let me see. Oh man, I can't add any. You know, I had to show y'all later. It won't let me do it. But yeah, I had to build new sides on one of the state body trucks that he uses for trash. You know what I mean? It didn't take me long. It took me a few hours. It took me a few hours to do it. Made a quick $300 off of that just by doing that shit. Like, yeah, I was like, oh yeah, no problem. Went down there, knocked that shit out in no time. Quick 300. You know what I mean? Taking fly bridges off of boats, depending on where it is. That's anywhere from $300 to $500 to take the fly bridge down. It takes me no time to do. Matter of fact, I did shit with the IG glasses or the Meta glasses on one day. Y'all saw what I do. You know, made a quick 400 or something like that off of that. It only took me like 30 minutes. What's up, Wendy? What's going on? But you know, just trying to get that done. Self-serve laundromat. So that's funny, right? So I think my brother-in-law, him and his chick down they're in Texas, and that's what they want to do. She broke down the whole science behind that shit. I was like, damn, what y'all niggas moving drug money? What the fuck y'all doing? But yeah, they talking about opening a laundromat. She was saying like the return on investment that you get from the laundromat and some more shit is crazy. I was like, damn. So, you know, just trying to get that bread. Alpha say you gotta start a business. Yeah, yo, like, you know, it's nothing wrong. Like, I got a good career. But you can never have too much money, especially when you got a wife that think that going to Burlington is a deal but still coming home $600 lighter. Now my wife made great money too, but you know, she's like, oh man, you know, I got this for this, and I got this. This was on sale. You can't believe I found this on clearance. And I'll be like, well, how much you spend? Don't worry about that. Don't worry. What is up with women in Burlington? It's Burlington Coat Factory. I don't even call it Burlington Coat Factory anymore. It's just Burlington. It's Burlington, Marshalls, and Ross and TJ Maxx. They love them stores, and they'll go in that bitch and spend a whole paycheck in them stores thinking they got a whole goddamn deal. A word? Put in ChatGPT for a step-by-step business plan. Huh. What specific niche you may have. That's interesting. That's interesting. That's a good idea. I don't got no HOAs. I ain't got no HOAs. That's why I go around my neighborhood and be like, yo, I'll pressure wash your house. How much? 200? Depending on the size. Every house about the same size. Like, I live in one of them neighborhoods. It's an older neighborhood from like it's built in like 1982 or some shit like that. So it's only two types of houses in the neighborhood. It's either like I don't even know what the fuck my house is called. But you know, I got a split level and then they got split foyers. So I got a split level house and the other one's a split foyer houses. But regardless, you know, go around the neighborhood, get that money, go put flyers in other neighborhoods. Maybe come on here and kick, do an IRL, set the camera up, pressure wash in the house. It's funny that it's weird. People like watching people do fucking laborious things. It's nuts. What's up, Unc? Yo, Unc, I'm streaming the both, yo. I'm streaming YouTube and I'm streaming the Kick right now. The shit running good. Now I am on my Wi-Fi in the house, but I'll see how it work when I'm out in the street. So it should be good, but it's working. And I only thing is I gotta have two chats up. Like you can see the two chats, I think. Like I gotta have two chats up, which it's kind of wild. But it's not hard. It's not hard to go between the two chats. So I'm liking it. But like I said, usually during the day I stream horizontally, but I'm probably just gonna go back to vertical streams for the most part. The horizontal streams was getting me a lot of was helping me boost my numbers on YouTube. You know what I mean? So would I stream gameplay for the new Assassin's Creed? I want to. I just ain't bought it yet. Right? I still need to finish fucking Call of Duty. I still need to finish the Call of Duty gameplay. I was streaming that. I think I left off on that game. I was fucking with I think I had to deal with the zombies and shit. I got past that part. That part was trippy. And then I just ain't had a chance to pick the game back up. Oh yeah, I used to watch This Old House, Property Brothers. There's a couple of them DIY shows I used to watch. I used to love the DIY network. Like I did like a few, like I did my bathroom's floor right here on the main level. I did that shit. Never a fucking again. I will pay somebody. That shit was like, I guess now that I got it under my belt, I could do it better, but I was like, yo, this shit is a lot. I've done a couple of things, you know, little DIY things myself, you know. So, like I said, I fixed my air conditioner on my own. That saved me a shit ton of money. Learning the fucking HVAC in a few hours. Something that would have cost me $1,200, $1,300 cost me $12 once I found out the right part. Yeah, GTA coming out. I want to do that. Wire Games $69 now. Wire Games fucking 180 gigabytes now. That's my question. Forget the $69 or $59. Why are these games so fucking massive? Like, I got the PlayStation 5 and it come with a terabyte. It come with a terabyte of fucking memory. But I had to put an external. Because, like, a couple of games will take up all of that shit. It's $120 for GTA. They tripping. They tripping. But people gonna pay that shit because everybody been waiting for it. How long has it been since the last GTA? Been like almost 15 years, right? 400 gigs? That's crazy. 2013? That's when Liberty City came out? $400 gigs? That's crazy. So you already know what it's going to be for GTA 6. You might as well just wipe your whole goddamn PlayStation. One of the hard drives cost you more than the console. Oh, Liberty City came out 07. So what came out in 13? That's the last time when I remember. I remember Liberty City. Oh, Vice City, right? Vice City was the last one. But yeah, GTA 5 was dope. I like that. I did like that. My son, he's like, Dad, can I get GTA? Can I play GTA 6? I'm like, no, you cannot play GTA, bro. I come back, I come in the house, all my son doing is fucking prostitutes. That's all I can see is my son out there fucking prostitutes and murdering everybody in the street. My biggest issue was the same, man. I'm ready for a new map. They've been releasing a bunch of expansions. I mean, why not? You know, hold people over until the new game, you know? Man, back in the day, I used to game my ass off, especially like when I was working at the casino because I worked the swing shift, which was like fucking perfect. I would get off at like, I would work from like 3 to midnight or some shit like that, and then get home around 1, jump on the game, play the game until like, I don't know, 3 in the morning, and then go to sleep, and then wake up, go to the gym, and then go to work. Ready for Elder Scroll. I never played any of the Elder Scroll games. You never finish games these days. You ain't the only person, yo. You're not the only person. Like, I haven't finished, what's it called? Atomic Heart. I didn't finish that shit yet. Like, it's a good game. I just haven't finished it. I haven't finished Call of Duty. I haven't finished Ghost Recon. I haven't finished Breakpoint. Like, I don't know. I be playing the game and then shit, and then I just get busy. I play the game and then I get busy. And then I don't get back to it. That's crazy. How much you think the GTA 6 going to do? It's going to do fucking numbers. Yeah, there's a lot of shit to do. I don't have time. Kids got activities and shit. I got shit to do around the house, money to make. Can't be fucking gaming all the time. You know what I mean? Can't be gaming all the time. Crazy part is this, though. I could. The PlayStation Portal. I could fucking buy a PlayStation Portal, and I think I can stream from the bitch. Then I'm trying to think, right? I gotta look into it. Remote play. PlayStation Remote Play. If I could tap into PlayStation Remote Play from work and play that shit at work, just remote into my PC console and just use StreamYard, That shit'd be fire. Nah, so I'm using it's called Prism. The app I'm using is called Prism Nerd. So it's on because Unc said he's using IRL Pro, but that's not on Apple's in the App Store. But Prism is. And I remember at one point I thought Prism, they were trying to use it as a competitor with OBS, but I'm using Prism. The shit pretty straightforward. The only thing that sucks is with Kick, the Kick chat, I have to use a widget, which isn't bad. Like I'm using Botrix. It's a widget on this thing called Botrix. And it's a pretty good widget. I'm able to read all of the chat and shit like that. I'm not sure. Can y'all see the chat? Can y'all see the chat on the screen on both sides? But yeah, so I have to use a widget for Kick, but YouTube, it works perfectly with the app. So yeah, I'm using it's called Prism. PRISM. Okay, so y'all can. That's what's up. See, it's pretty dope. And like I said, I can share shit. So like for example, right? Let's see. I was gonna play this for y'all. This is hold on, what just happened? Hold on.
Signal to discuss details of future operations to target the Houthis in Yemen. Defense Secretary Hegseth, who was visiting troops in Hawaii, spoke before departing for Guam.
Nobody's texting war plans. There's no units, no locations, no routes, no flight paths, no sources, no methods, no classified information.
The texts were sent by the Defense Secretary 2 hours before the airstrikes began. At 11:44 a.m. Eastern Time, Hegseth posted, "Weather is favorable, just confirmed with CENTCOM, we are a go for mission launch." Then he went on to outline the operation's future timeline. 12:15 Eastern, F-18s launch, first strike package. 14:15, strike drones on target. This is when the first bombs will definitely drop. 15:36, F-18 second strike starts. Also, first sea-based Tomahawks launched. Congressman Krishnamurti quoted from the DoD manual on classified information.
Information shall be classified if its unauthorized disclosure could reasonably be expected to cause describable damage to national security. This includes military plans, weapon systems, or operations. That's also an accurate quote.
What was shared in the Signal Group chat goes beyond war plans because they included the timing of the operations. The Republican head of the Senate Armed Services Committee, Roger Wicker, has called for an investigation and further hearings. Quote, "The information as published recently appears to me to be of such a sensitive nature that based on my knowledge, I would have wanted it classified." Brett?
Boom. So y'all can see the video and hear the video and all that other shit. They still tripping over. It's not classified, but like we said earlier, and we showed you earlier, the Biden administration greenlit Signal as a means of communication for government officials. Not only did the Biden administration greenlight Signal, the CIA was funding Signal as a means of communication for the agents in the field. So it seems like they had a good pretext to use Signal. Seems like Signal is or was the government's app. So all of this fucking outrage is bullshit. Bullshit. So, but yeah, I'm happy this shit works. This is dope. I can dual stream. I can actually, I can do as many streams as my phone can deal with from this shit, right? Like I can throw Kick in this bitch too. And I can go Kick and YouTube and Kick, Rumble, YouTube, and Kick. I can throw Rumble, YouTube, and Kick on here at the same time. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas use Signal for selling their packs. Probably. Signal it probably was very secure until they decided it wasn't anymore. It sounded like sabotage to me. They said that the guy Goldberg was let in by the dude Walls, Mike Walls. Is that his name? I wonder if he has any relation to Tim Walls. But yeah, it was all a nothing burger. I'm telling you. But I'm happy this shit worked, yo. I'm thinking about getting a second phone just for streaming purposes. I don't blame you, yo. I'm thinking the same shit. I'm thinking of the same shit, right? Or a tablet or something. Like, I'm thinking about that. Like, Unc got a new phone for streaming. Like, get a little bullshit Android or something like that. Or get another iPhone. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. So I'm just like, do I want 2 fucking payments, though? You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Like right now, this one serves its purpose, but at the same time, sometimes I gotta answer phone calls when I'm in the middle of a stream, which is annoying. I can put it on Do Not Disturb, but if you call enough times, the shit disturbs you. So I'm thinking about getting like some kind of streaming device. Cricket has iPhone 13 for $50. But what's their network like? What's their network like? Like, that's dope, but what the fuck? Like, because I don't mind a 13. I'm running off a 12 right now. Oh, you work for Cricket? So they're using AT. Oh, that's right. Cricket do use AT&T's Yami. So that's not bad at all. Nigga, I might be getting me a Cricket phone. I might be getting me a Cricket phone then. No, I feel you, nerd. Same here. Like, I'm gonna be doing like a lot of shit. That's what I'm saying. I want to do this IRL shit because like I be fucking moved. Like I be busy. Like it's cool. Like I got my nice studio and shit downstairs in the basement, right? But it be sometimes when I'm trying to haul ass back here to do the show. And if I can do the show and just like do it bare bones like this and use that, that'd be great because like I was using StreamYard. Right, StreamYard was a good option, but StreamYard for some reason won't let you stream from Kick, and I don't know why, but they won't let you stream from Kick. Also, StreamYard, if it's not YouTube, Facebook, or X, it won't show you the chat, which is also a pain in the ass. But with this widget and stuff, this actually fucking is fantastic. This is fucking fantastic. So, yeah. I'm gonna be moving around a lot too, so it'd be cool to go live on all that shit. So, only thing I wish, yo, is that if my Meta glasses would fucking link up for all this shit, because like at the Grifties, it'll be fire if I just had like, I mean, at the Grifties I can go live on my Instagram, right? I can go live on Instagram and stuff like that, or Facebook, and have my glasses on and walking around first person view mode, but on the rest of these, and I think TikTok. I told y'all niggas, Zuckerberg on TikTok now. If you go look at TikTok and Instagram and look at the user interface, there's little subtle things that are the same now. There are little subtle things that are the same now. Preferably the little, I don't know what it is, like recommendations or whoever looked at a video with it's the same if you go look at it. I did a video on it. So actually on TikTok, the video. TikTok and Instagram have like almost the same user interface now. Out the door is 180 for everything. That ain't bad. Damn. Okay. Thanks, Alchemist, for putting me on. I think I got a Cricket store up the street. I'm gonna have to do that. $50. I might have to get 2. Cause my son, you know what? I don't know. My son lost his phone. And my wife was like, I'm not buying him another phone. And I said, I feel you. But I need this nigga to have a phone. So, I'm gonna have to buy this nigga a phone. And then, like, glue that shit to his fucking chest or something. Oh, my gosh. Like, these kids, they just be so... I don't know. It'd be ridiculous. You know? Well, I can't let him get his own. Well, I know I need him to have his own phone. This nigga is he's not responsible. He 10, and then, like, he just be everywhere because, like, Not because he on the spectrum, because the nigga's smart. He just be fucking squirrel moments. And then like, yo, where your phone? Oh, I left it in the car. Like, why? Where your phone? Oh, I left it in the house. Like, it's just, yeah. You know. Oh, that's right. I can't even do that damn. It was Walsh, China connected Vice Secretary that Donnie T appointed. It's the lower level appointees that's still deep state. You know they gotta have them in there. They gotta have them in there. The babysitters. Those are the ones that can fly under the radar that nobody's really paying attention to, including Trump. You know what I mean? Because how do you make that mistake? Like, it don't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a secure government app. If you fucking pick the wrong name in your address, it don't even matter if you got a VPN, right? It don't even matter if you got a VPN, right? If you pick the wrong fucking person and you give them a link to your fucking chat, they can enter the chat. My daughter went through a phase at 15 where she broke her phone 4 times in 2 months. What? Damn. That shit ended when you made her pay for that shit. I hear that shit. You gotta get your own phone first. My first phone was a Nextel. That shit looked like a fuck. That motherfucker looked like this. Hello? Motherfucking Nextel looked like this. Like, hello? Hey, where you at? Fucking man, try to fit that shit in your pocket. And then I went, I got the little flip joint. Oh my gosh. Those are the days. Remember when niggas used to chirp? They wouldn't even alert you. You could hit the alert button and then it would go, boop, 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 and let you know that somebody trying to holler at you. And then you can click in. But then some dudes just came straight through your shit. Some niggas came straight through your phone. Hey, yo, I'm in the movies. Like I'm in the fucking movies, bro. What is you doing? You tripping? Yo, Nextels was the shit. I kind of miss them. I kind of do miss them. Because it didn't matter where you were, right? It didn't matter where you were. You could be in Texas, and I could be here in Maryland. I can hit you on the chirp. When 9/11 happened, and all the phone lines was fucked up, guess what wasn't fucked up? People try to call their parents try to call their kids, the fucking no kids wasn't working and shit. Phone, my father came straight through that motherfucking, where y'all at? I'm looking for Ashley. Get y'all asses home. All right. And we was out. The Nextels fucking worked because I guess they ran on the satellite. Nextels ran on the satellite and shit. So that shit was fire. I do miss the Nextels, yo. Nextels was so much fun. Oh man. Your first phone was Singular Wireless. I remember Singular because Singular was AT&T, right? Yeah, because it was, yes, yeah. Singular was AT&T. Did it go AT&T, Singular, then went back to AT&T? I don't think I had a Singular phone. No, I had T-Mobile at a point. I got T-Mobile now. Then I had Sprint. Well, I had T-Mobile. I had Nextel. Well, I had Nextel, then T-Mobile, and then Sprint because Sprint bought Nextel, and then T-Mobile bought Sprint. No audio? Uh-oh. The audio went out? One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. One in the chat if y'all can hear me. Okay, cool. All right. What about over on Kick? Y'all can hear me on Kick? Y'all hear me over on Kick? All right, cool. Oh, man. I can't wait for the Grifties, yo. It's going to be a fun time. I wanted to come up Saturday, but it just don't make sense for me to come up Saturday. I got so much shit to do that I'll be, by the time I got there Saturday, I mean, I wanted to come up Friday, but by the time I get there Friday, it'll be like fucking 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm not fucking paying for I'm not paying for a room, and I get there late as a bitch. So I was like, fuck it, we'll go up Saturday, pay for one night, come back Sunday. Have a good time. Told Jabari they had that sweet tea on standby. We have Verizon 24 years now. Since they was a startup. Try to haggle the deal. They do. They don't care nothing about loyalty. Nah. I used to work for Verizon. I was a phone tech. I used to fix the phones and shit. I used to work for this company called Selectron. We used to fix the computers. I mean, fix the phones. That was actually a pretty good job. But Verizon is probably the best service out there. Yeah, I think Verizon is one of the best services out there, if not the best one. Then it's AT&T. Then I guess T-Mobile or whatever. I don't know. But that cricket joint. That's I'm gonna have to go get a deal on that shit. That is my streaming phone. I might have to. What's the best streaming phone though? Like some people saying, yo, get an Android for streaming. I don't know. Oh no, Verizon's expensive as shit. It's just they're expensive because they're the best. Like they got coverage everywhere damn near. Use a Celtec in 99. That's what's up. Anyway, guys, let me get my ass out of here. That's all I got for y'all. If you're new, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Share the stream if you on Kick. Hit the sub button. Donate a sub. Gift a sub. Sharing is caring, guys. It also helps the channel. Anyway, until next time, it's Cannon Hotep. I can't say my own shit. Be blessed, stay strapped, don't miss. And don't worry about tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow got enough problems of his own. Worry about today. I'll see y'all tonight. I'll let y'all.